Okay, I am back. Let's see. Checking with chat here. Either Rohadness. Alright. Yeah, the whole beak thing was just me trying to transition. I had the woodpecker beak, did awesome damage. I took another bird mutation or serum, and it transitioned over to the hummingbird version, which is broke and useless. Then we took some other animals, and it turned us into a muzzle instead of a beak. Then I was hoping, through that last one we just took, to get the woodpecker beak back. So we got exactly what I wanted. With the exception of the bird wings, I could care less about that part. But the very dexterous, or extremely dexterous, is awesome, and the beak mutation of the woodpecker version is perfect. So we are officially done mutating. I'm not gonna risk anything else from here on out. We've got what I think is probably more than the optimum that I would have expected to get. So yeah, we're set. I don't want to risk losing any of the rest of this stuff through cross mutation between the different species. We've got a spiked tail doing pretty much good damage. We've got the woodpecker beak now, which I'm curious to see how much damage it's going to do now with our increased strength. So I'm not sure if it's going to go up or not. We'll test it to find out. But yeah, too much good stuff that I don't want to risk. So only one I wish I didn't have was the carnivore. We can work around it, and the playthrough won't be going probably much longer than tonight. I'll be surprised if we don't finish this up this evening. Because we're pretty much running out of things to do. So the plan, for anybody that's just joined in, we're gonna come down here, and I was gonna do that dojo. I'm gonna skip the dojo. I'm just gonna stick with the toad style. I like the Toaducken RP theme that we've got rolling, so we'll just stick to that. I don't care about the other styles. The bank, I'm gonna skip the bank too. I think the only thing I care about really is this doctor's office. We'll make a run into the doctor's office. I'm just really disillusioned with the banks. The loot drops have just been horrible. I don't know if they had their tables adjusted or what, but we've gotten like, what? One helmet and one power armor piece, which I can't wear anyway because of my mutation. So if you take that out of the mix, it's all been probability travel and teleportation units and just a small smattering of a few other things. So I think I'm done looking for that stuff. Anesthetic kits is really the only thing we're behind on. We've got a few available now, so that's great. But I think I will make one trip down to that doctor's office, and then I think we're going to be done with this town. Unless something pops up in this little area here that I haven't seen yet. Then we're just going to roll to the northwest, and we have a strange temple already opened up and ready for us right there. And we should be able to roll through that. So if you've never seen a strange temple, they're pretty rare. They're rare. Not only because they spawn very rare, but also because of how you need to get into it and what you can do there and so on. So we'll do the strange temple, and then I'm not sure. We may just go suicide somewhere. I'm running out of things that I can really do with this guy. He's ridiculously powerful. I think what we'll do, we'll wait till morning. I'll check these two endpoints, then we'll backtrack. I'll do the doctor's office, and we'll be good to go. So let's go ahead and sleep. It's midnight, so yeah, let's wear the blindfold. And let's sleep a good 8 hours. Gas station bunker. If I had come across one, I would go do it. It would be pretty easy. The only thing I'm still looking for to complete this guy's super power status is the god dang Robots for Fun and Profit or Herrera books. I can't do the Control laptop. I've got the Hack Pro. I've got the laptop. All I need is the recipe. And through all the libraries, all the bookstores, all the labs, neither of those books has come up yet. So I'm pretty annoyed about that. I mean, we've been to a ridiculous number of places in this playthrough, and for those two books to not show up yet after half a dozen labs, probably a couple of dozen bookstores and libraries, schools, the uncounted number of houses and other zombie drops, and still haven't seen either of those books show up. Irks me a bit, but that's the consequence to playing with 50% drop rate, I guess. You gotta takes it when you gets it. Alright, so 9 a.m. Zombie brute nearby. Don't care. I've got my battle rifle in hand. Tiny bit of carry weight available. Plenty of volume. That's not usually any problem. Scrambled eggs are taking up a little bit of space. Alright, let's have some more eggs. Totally forgot about my egg supply. That's going to be a savior for us here. Water. Alright, we're good to go. I'm looking at the worm sign, wondering if I should go over there and see if a worm is over there, because that would give me some meat. But nah, let's not bother. Crack and Migo just showed up on my screen. Is that the ones I saw to the south earlier? Yeah, that's them. Alright. Technician I could kill, but again, we're in the why bother stage. Oh, looky, looky. Another mansion. Well, it's got potential for books. I just saw a pilot up there and a soldier. Any bio-operators? I break for bio-operators. Scientist, soldier, pilots. No bio-operators. Nah, I'm not going to stop for that group. Kitchen on this corner. So the library is going to be on the north corner. So there's the library, like I expected. Anything in there? Chemistry textbook. Don't really care. Not seeing anything else. I don't need any medieval gear. Alright, we're just going to get out of here. Nothing in the library for us. We'll just take off. I didn't quite get a full look at it. There's that secondary room that sometimes has an item or two, but it wasn't looking like I was going to get anything out of it. And that's a apple orchard? Yeah, orchard processing facility. Alright, so those are useless, so back around we go. Let's go hit that doctor's office in the city, and then off to the Strange Temple with us. Strange Temple is going to be amazingly anticlimactic. Am I hitting? Oh, I'm hitting the underground thing. Alright, worm sign. You want to play? Stop driving. Come here, Mr. Worm. Butcher. Butcher. Oh, more worms. That's way more meat than I'm actually going to eat before it goes rotten, so hopefully this has space. Yep, it went in the cargo. Alright, back in the vehicle. Good old graboids. Hit a bush, go skidding off in a random direction. Always fun. Should probably check the damage on the vehicle again. We've been working hard to keep this thing in trim shape. Alright, so where we want to approach that doctor's office from? Maybe I'll do it from this corner over here. That way we can just come across and get to it and then back out again and then head northeast. So let's go around the north end of the city here. Oh, recycling center. Ooh, I totally keep forgetting to look for recycling centers. Ah, bad Vorm. What's on that list? Shock zombie. Don't care, don't care, don't care. I'm not scared of any of that. I need to jump in there and just look for the paper section. Which one's the paper section? Copper, steel, iron, glass, plastic. Oh, this is paper right here. Yep, paper. So I just need to do a quick circuit around this to see if there's any of the two books are in there. So can I do that without getting my vehicle all banged up. I think I'll be able to. Stop driving. You guard this position again. Everything should follow me. I say that, and then this guy comes over here. Yeah. Once again, I didn't have that on. Turn that off. Alright, more stuff coming. Louie's killed something. He's hanging out. He's okay. Nothing else dangerous coming. But I need to keep the attention off of my vehicle and Louie. Actually, the blobs I think I'm worried about more than anything. Just due to their annoyance factor, not due to any danger. Rivtech assault rifle with 50 more rounds of 8x40. Pretty good drop normally. I'm just going to ignore it. I'm never going to blow through the ammo I've already got. Alright, just a quick run by here. US Weekly and experimental novel, and that's it. Alright. We got messed. Stethoscope. So, add stethoscope or add recycle center to the possibilities for finding a stethoscope. Alright, let's get out of here before these things get too annoying. Yeah, they're already infesting the vehicle. Back up, vehicle. Oh, crap. Alright. Not going to be able to. Forward? Nope, too many of them. Knew this was going to be a problem. I did mention annoyance factor, right? Well, welcome to the annoyance factor. Get out of my vehicle! Problem is getting ahead of the curve. I can't close the door. Can I move yet? Oh. I just want to get my vehicle away from the damn things for a second. I don't even care if Louie dies. Alright. God, those things are annoying. Stupid slime pit right up there. Hey, Louie's down there fighting a Skelljug. That's not a good matchup. Hey, Louie, that's not a good plan. You should be able to, even with a broken leg, you should be able to walk away from that guy. Oh, no, he's not. He's surrounded. Alright, looks like we might be losing Louie finally. Wheeled battle rifle. Fire. Oh, I'm just going to end up hitting these stupid things, aren't I? Nah, we got this gal. Now the noise I made has got the blobs coming after me. Now we are in peak annoyance factor. He's not dead yet. Moderately injured. Who knows what Louie's at. This is funny. Oh, Louie's down. Alright. Now I don't have the annoyance factor to deal with anymore. Sorry, Louie. I knew those blobs are going to be a problem. Yay, I don't have to give commands to NPCs anymore. Alright, off we go. It's the slime pit right here that's causing the problem. Probably took some more damage to my vehicle. I should probably check the thing. Another body site. Roll mat, mess kit's pretty good. Some fun stuff there that I'm not going to use. Front engine, everything's fine. Lost the windshield again. Looks like just the windshield. I could care less if he had anything on him. He had fitted chainmail, and I don't remember what else I gave him, but it's irrelevant. We're in the very, very downward cycle of the playthrough, so I could care less about gear at this point. There's really nothing left for me to do. We're going to go to the temple, and then we're going to go get ourselves killed, probably, and start up a new one, I think. I don't really like the end-game super character all that much. I mean, yeah, it's fun the first dozen times you do it, but there's really no way for me to get this guy killed short of just being really stupid. So it takes a lot of the challenge out and a lot of the tension. I like the early game survival parts a lot more than the late game stuff. There just isn't enough variability in the late game. So I need to go pretty much right where this is. That's a trailhead with no trail. Kind of weird. A road, trailhead, 2 radio towers, but no trail. He wasn't going in the temple anyway. He would have just died in the temple to the fire. I'm just gonna forget that doctor's office too. There's just no point. I've already got pretty much everything that's going to be useful anyway. If you have any ideas for what else to do after the temple, let me know in chat. We have not located an Acropolis. I'd be mildly interested in trying to take this guy into an Acropolis, but I'm not willing to drive around looking for it. It's just too random to get one to show up, and I don't think that's going to be entertaining content to watch me just drive around the wilderness for hours on end. I'm in the wrong place. We do have the... Maybe I'll do the hazardous waste sarcophagus digging thing. We've got a couple of those nearby. I'm sure I can get myself radiated to death and or swarmed under in the hazardous waste sarcophagus. That's the plan. Temple, hazardous waste sarcophagus. We'll probably die in the sarcophagus. Alright, kind of keep going past the mall. Mall's not going to have anything useful for this character. Oh, that's pretty much exactly what I'm saying. It's always the journey. There is no end game. That's why I like to set my challenge goals to something that keeps me into the early mid-game challenges, and then I try to vary my world difficulty to keep things challenging for me and interesting for the viewing audience, and try to force me out of my habits. Kind of like, ouch, this is not looking good. Ouch, that was an ugly little section there. Frame damage, the windows are completely gone, but beyond that, not much new change there. I started to get a little worried there, though. That's not the strange temple I was expecting. We have 2 strange temples. Strange temple, strange temple. Huh. I think this one was still hidden, because I didn't notice it before, but it's just north of me here. Huh. Well, we're going to do 2 strange temples, apparently, because I have 2 of the petrified eyes. I think I've still got 1 in my inventory. Well, this is interesting. Alright, stop driving. Let's go kill this feral. Yeah, I don't have to dance around the stupid NPC anymore. Alright, I'm trying to think this through. It's been forever since I've been in the Strange Temple. We're gonna need... There's 3? Did I miss another one? Strange Temple, Hazardous Waste Sarcophagus. I don't think there's another one, is there? Strange. No, there are 3. Strange Temple, and Strange Temple. What? That's where we just were! How did I not see that? That's that mansion I just went into. Oh, God. I'm confused. Oh, when did that appear? I see it's right on the edge of my map. So, somehow, I managed to drive, like, right along here Went to the mansion, checked that, and then drove all the way back again, and didn't notice I was right next to a third one. Yeah, sorry, last question. I didn't notice. We got enough. Two's enough. We'll do this one, and we'll do the one to the north. I'm not going to worry about a third strange temple. I will use the items that we found, just because we're at the end game. We're going to get this guy killed here pretty quick anyway. The whole point of going into a strange temple, by the way, is there's powerful magic items in them. So if we make it to the bottom, we should get a powerful magic item. Now, whether it's powerful good or powerful bad, we'll find out. I'll use it. As long as it's not just all bad, I'll keep it around. I don't usually mess with the magic items because they're pretty random, and I don't like random. Alright, so what are we going to do in here? First, let's get something to eat. Let's have some scrambled eggs. Let's have some water, which is not on that screen. Alright, so our stats are good there. I don't anticipate needing to shoot anything in the strange temple, so we're going to drop the battle rifle. We're going to divest ourselves of a lot of stuff. And I need to get my power up, so we're going to need to stop burning energy. Turn that on. Alright, what else do I want to drop? Give me the battle rifle again. Let's drop this stuff outside. So I won't need that. That stuff shouldn't matter. I won't need the backpack. Not care. I'm not really limited by anything. Alright, we'll poke our head in with our normal gear and we'll see how things look, I guess. There's one spot that I'm mildly worried about. Oh yeah, I need the eye. Alright, so we do have a second petrified eye. If you weren't aware, in order to get into the strange temple normally, you need a special item, and it kind of gives you a clue by the shape that it shows you when you go down and look. This is the strange temple. It's actually kind of like an underground pyramid, with this being the top of the pyramid. But it's this thing right here, the light pedestal. So we interact with it. Place your petrified eye on the pedestal. Sure. Pedestal sinks into the ground, so the pedestal's gone. And I'm winded. Strength is gone. Now I'm overweight. Was I running? I guess I was running. Alright. And then the grates turn into stairs. And then a firefighter zombie wanders into the area. Alright, so we've got power. Hopefully it's enough for what we're going to do. Let's turn that off again. Thermal dissipation is what we're hoping is going to get us through the first trap area. I can melee anything that's in the temple super easily. This guy at his stage, nothing the temple throws at me is going to cause him any kind of grief. And I'm not likely to trigger the traps that spawn those things, so we'll see how it goes, but I'm not too worried about it. The only room I'm mildly worried about... Nah, I'm not worried about any of this stuff. As long as we get past the fire trap, that's really the only thing that makes any difference. So, let's go in. Which room did we get? I'm not sure. Did I bring a flashlight? I did not bring a flashlight. Alright, let's first take off the mask. That's the other reason my stamina was down. So 15 perception, that should be plenty. Which room did they put us in? Not the flood rooms, not the fire trap room. It's the... Oh, it's the color room. Alright. This one's easy to get around. Alright, yeah, nothing special about this. So... Hey there, color room. Oh, I did forget something. Back out we go. I need my pickaxe. Possibility I'm going to need to do some digging. And is that going to put me overweight? Yes, it does. Alright, we're going to leave the battle rifle behind. And now we're back underweight. Yeah. All right. Let's do it this way. Let's just do the pickaxe method. All right, first room done. And I already stepped on the loose tile. Well, all right, now that's bad. I already flooded the room. How the hell? 15 perception. How the hell was I supposed to know? I thought these two tiles would be safe. Alright. Well, Yep, it's flooding. That's inconvenient. I don't have any swimming skill. I don't want to run across. We're going to wait for the flood to finish, and then I'll have to deal with the water. Hey there, snakies. Goodbye, snakies. No swimming skill, and I'm tired. Yeah, I thought for sure with 15 perception I was going to be able to notice the difference in the floor tiles or spot them, but I didn't let any time pass to try to spot the traps or the tiles because I thought these two spaces would be safe and it was just going to be the main room that had the possibility of the traps. So note for future, in about 2 years when I next visit a strange temple, apparently these two spaces are not safe, and they will trigger the flood. So, let's back out for a sec. I don't know offhand what affects this for swimming and how far I can swim before I drown. Sure, dive into the water. Sink like a rock. And get back out again. Let's try dropping all of this, and all of this. Oh, look at that. Look how glorious we are. Oh, yeah. Revel in the glory that is the toad duckin'. The super toad duckin'. With our woodpecker beak. So we're swimming. Is it just going to burn stamina? Because we can easily make it across with that. Alright, so I was just carrying too much weight. No problem. So, let's get our stamina back. Alright, so we have one more room? I think it's just a fire trap after this one. And then we can grab the item and get out. So I'll just swim across, grab the item, and leave. Alright, let's dive in. Swim our way across. Make sure I can make it. Yeah, plenty of stamina. Alright, get our stamina back. Down we go. Alright, this is the one that's usually the biggest problem. Yep, that right there. So, temperature currently. This is what I was anticipating or telling everybody I needed the thermal dissipation CBM for. Alright, so stamina's good, power's good. Let's turn on the thermal dissipation CBM. And theoretically, we should be able to just walk right through here without any problem. So, let's find out. Temperature is still good, nice and comfy with our thermal dissipation on. Even when the fire is under our feet, we're not taking any damage. There's some heat. No damage yet. Lots of heat. Down we go. And is this the finale room? You hear the grinding of shifting rock. Or is this... Oh yeah, there's one more. This is the last one. Alright. We're gonna... Oh, I can't... Ah, crap. I do need to bring one other item with me. Yeah, this is not gonna... Alright, we made it through. Alright, and this should be the final hallway up to the treasure. No trap that I'm aware of. There it is. So, ta-da! We have well, we're not out yet, but we have completed a strange temple. What magical item did we get? We got the Robe of Gelatinous Beasts and the Sword of the Forgotten Abyss. Sounds good, I guess. Sure. Only one of its kind. It's very thin and light. No idea what it does. And the Sword of Forgotten Abyss is a 28 cut, plus 0 to hit, 143 moves. Only one of its kind. It may have unknown powers. Try activating them. Alright, so we're going to have to wear the robe and grab the sword and wield it. Whoa, what did that just say? You put on your robe, you feel a tickle of insanity, you feel unwell, int -3, speed +20. And now you feel an otherworldly attention upon you, you feel an evil presence, strength +4, dex -3. Cool, I guess. Hopefully I can get rid of them. Int 2 is not ideal. Oops. Alright, well, let's try to get out of here with them. Alright, I still have power. I need to turn that thing off temporarily. Please let me remember to turn on the thermal dissipation when I hit that hallway. Better do it now. Alright, thermal's on. Out we go. This will kill you really, really quickly if you don't have the thermal dissipation, and I believe you can also do it with like a full set of firefighter gear with all of the things. Alright, now we just gotta swim across here and we're pretty much home free. Stamina is fine. Don't need the thermal anymore. And we're okay to swim with our robe and our sword apparently. Alright, let's throw everything back on, take off the robe. Alright, stop wielding that thing. My stats, my body's straining because I'm overweight. Just a tiny, tiny bit though. That's not a big deal. Alright, let's get out of here. Do-do-do-do-do-do. There you go. That's it, folks. That is a Strange Temple. And the only thing that varies, as far as I know, in the Strange Temple is the order that those floors will occur in. So it'll scramble the order. Sometimes you get the fire trap first and so on. But it's always the same 4 rooms and then the treasure. So you got the fire trap hall, you've got the flooding room, you've got the color changing room where the floor changes color. And all I did to get through that was when I was walking, I was looking for the normal squares instead of the colored squares, and it scrambles them constantly. So you just keep walking north, trying to stay on the colored or the standard flooring, and I think that'll get you through it. Otherwise, if you've got your hacksaw with you, or your pickaxe, you can just dig through the wall or the bars at the end of it. and just ignore the color changes. And then there's the one with the switches on the wall that I just went through the wall with a pickaxe. So pickaxe, hacksaw, and fire protection. And you're pretty much good. Usually the water one, if you've got good perception and you stand still and you can spot the raised floor tiles, and you can avoid stepping on the ones that cause the flood. So that's it. That's a strange temple. And it randomizes the magic items. I have no idea how effective these things are or what they do beyond what those stat changes were just now. If I activate them, they probably have other features. For the moment, though, I'm not going to worry about that. Alright, so those went into the cargo space okay. I got anything ready to eat? Still got lots of chunks of meat. Alright, let's cook up some meat real quick. I guess I should pickle some of the meat. Let's pickle some meat. Hour 20, sure. Of course. Crafting in the wild, which means I'm gonna get non-stop random wander zombies that appear out of nowhere. Try again. Alright, so, and there's another zombie appearing just cuz. Because Vorm is not allowed to craft in the middle of an open field. Yep, and he sees me. Come get some, zombie. Oh, look at the damage. Snatch and Slug is my tongue attack for 54. I stung him for 20. And we clobbered him for 55. Oh, I didn't get my beak attack. I want to see what my beak attack is. I forgot to look when I hit that other zombie. Alright, so we're tired. 3 p.m. Probably best just to stay here for the night. And then we'll make the final trip up to that other temple. We can just go straight north through the road, by the factory, and there's the other temple. And actually, do I need to do the other temple? I'm not really sure I need to. Oh, it wasn't so much the blobs that got him. It was the skeletal juggernaut that showed up while he got surrounded by blobs. Which, there's no way for me to get him out of that group of blobs. He couldn't move, he wouldn't disengage. And then when I tried to shoot the skeletal jug down, the blobs just swarmed me, and I wasn't able to get the shot, so... Didn't really care. It was time for Louie to go the way of the duck anyway. Alright. So yeah, so I'm debating. I don't really have a purpose to doing the other temple. We've already opened it, and we're going to go that way anyway, so I guess I'll go in and do it real quick. But I don't usually mess with magic items much. Yeah, but alright. So, food. More pickled meat. I can do one more, and then I run out of what? Glass jars? 3-liter glass jars? Yeah, fine. Go ahead and do it. And some more glazed tenderloins. Alright, so tired, 5 p.m. Let's just keep... we finished that mechanics book. The list is getting pretty slim. Yeah, there's just no point. Let's just pass time. Alright, it's gonna get dark here pretty quick. Zombies can get to me. Oh no, I am scared. You dream of soaring over the landscape. It becomes a nightmare when you find yourself with arms... with... what? Your dream of soaring over the landscape becomes a nightmare when you find yourself with arms and a glider. Alright. Come here, zombie. Let me peck you to death. I want to see what this peck attack does. You sting him, you smash him. Dang it! Must engage woodpecker beak. But we woke up right at dawn, so that's all good. We'll have our tenderloin and another hit of clean water. Sting, snatch. Sting again. The tail's too quick! I think I'm done repairing this vehicle unless it's about to shut down also. Alright, campsites, don't care. On the road. Okay, don't want to go into the factory. Too many turrets. Pretty much just go west and then follow the edge of the forest. That'll get us to the temple. Well, I'm happy we actually got in, so it's the first time I've managed to get the temple completed on a live stream. So yay! Maybe a survivor zombie will let me peck him in the face. Come here, you. Whoa, we missed twice and he grabbed me. This is a high quality survivor zombie. Sting, snatch and slug. Sting, batter. Oh, do I have the... I don't have the mask on. Why am I not getting my beak attack? I'm starting to get a little annoyed again. It seems like I keep running into these problems where I don't get certain things I should be getting. Now I'm not getting any beak attacks. I know it's somewhat randomized, but if it keeps happening, I'm going to get kind of annoyed. Alright, this one we've already opened up with previous Petrified Eye, so we can just head right in. I think I may just dump all my gear right out here. Just take in the pickaxe. Well, actually it might depend on what order I get the things in. Hopefully this time, though, I don't get the flood. I'm going to make sure I try to spot the traps beforehand. And we'll just go in with our gear like we are. Power... I could use some more power just in case. Turn the metabolic on. Yeah, the scarf's causing a bit. Alright, so we're max power. Which order do we got? So, this is not the flood room, right? Or is it? Oh, well, that's interesting. Huh. So this time I started just passing time. Look at this. So this says ledge. Does that mean that means a ledge that you fall into, right? So there's no way for me to avoid that? I mean, I've got wings, I can't take damage. But does it go to a lower level if you fall into there? There's the sewer snake. I don't know, I'm not sure which of these are the safe ones or the ones that are going to cause a problem. I mean, I could use the pickaxe to take out a corner wall here and then get around the ledge portions. You gonna come over here, snake? Nope. Assuming well, if it keeps sending snakes at me, that might be a problem. Alright, so this is the flood room. So, are the ledges the trap points that start the flood? I'm thinking that must be what's going on. I'm fast enough that I can just start running and get back to here if I do trigger the flooding, so we'll just let some time pass each time, make sure we spot them. This is where the Perception 15's coming in handy. I think that is what's going on. I think these ledges are what they mean by the floor tiles that are going to trigger the flood. Yeah, I'm easily spotting them now. Last time I just didn't pass a round or so to spot the flood positions. So, alright, so there you go. That's how that works. Don't step on those things. Try to come in with a good perception. Make sure you're not putting anything that encumbers your vision. So take off any glasses, well, any face shields and things like that that might be putting encumbrance on your vision. And then there you go. Next up is the fire trap. Alright, well, we know how to deal with that. So, thermal dissipation on. Fire trap's done. Next is the shifting floor colors. So, I'm just aiming for these spaces and avoiding these. And all I'm going to do is keep moving so that that's the tile I step on. Working my way to the north each time. And if it doesn't work, I should be able to just dig through the wall or cut through a bar. Yeah, worked just fine. And then lastly is the one we're just going to go through the wall. And we're all done. There you go. Coat of Sleeping Horror, Cube of Shadowy Graves. Whoa! Is that like infinite vision? You can see through walls. Well, alright. Oh, I'm out of power again? Yeah, I ran out of power again. That's alright. I can't do the dielectric, but I can still do the one per turn. I'll just have to do a little bit of a dance to get my power back up. That's the debug menu artifact. Huh. I don't want to see through walls. I think that's going to affect other things. Alright, so if we pop back up... Alright, from here, we're just going to have to do the little jiggle dance. Alright, I've got nothing on, nothing burning power. So, let's do the jiggle dance. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. It's going to take a little bit. I'm using my joint torsion ratchet to get my power back up just so I can get through the fire section. Would be really bad to have that thing run out of power while I'm in that fire chamber. Because I'm very hungry, I can't use the metabolic. It won't let me burn any more energy beyond the very hungry status, so I can't power up that way. 400, that's probably enough. Oh yeah, we got this room still. Guess it's not going to make much difference going the other direction. It keeps blocking me. Alright, so next comes the thermal. Thermal on. Up we go. Thermal is on. Plenty of power as long as I just don't forget to turn it off again. Okay, there we go. Which was it? The cube? 9 charges on the cube, huh? We have the coat and the cube. Drop the coat first. Yeah, apparently it's the cube that's doing that. You can see through walls. Alright, everything's in the cargo. We're tired again. I wonder if that's the... Oh, that's the heat is still making me tired, even though we just woke up and drove over here. So, next up, hazardous waste sarcophagus. Anybody know in particular which space I'm going to have to... every time I think about the hazardous waste sarcophagus, my brain kind of shuts down, because it's just... I'm not really set up to do radiation stuff. No, I have no idea. I have no idea what they're going to do. Shoggoth hunting time? Yeah, I guess I could. Yeah, I just, I get a tired feeling in my soul when I think about doing the hazardous waste sarcophagus. I just don't want to deal with the radiation. I've got radiation scrubber, so I guess I could. I just got to get to a, normal lab. I can't remember if that meant that that had an auto dock. I think that's one of the ones that didn't have an auto dock. I'd have to find an auto dock. Is this one over here? 1 level lab completed. Yeah, but I gotta get the radiation scrubber installed. I mean, I got plenty of potassium iodide in that. I just take potassium iodide. It's best if I put on a clean suit or something, which I might be able to get from a locker up top. Then we'd have to dig our way through the floor because I don't have the access code. Yeah, it just comes down to I'd need an auto dock to get the radiation scrubber installed if I even needed it. And I got another sarcophagus over there. Oh, 2 auto docks and finished. We'll go to do that one. Let's go do that one. That way we've got a lab that we know is finished right here. Easy auto dock access. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Alright, we're going to drive over to that one. Not that far away. We'll just go east, northeast, over around Acton, and head back to this facility we did before. That way we can do a final auto dock CBM installation, and then we'll go into that hazardous waste sarcophagus. I'd rather do that. Blowing up a Shoggoth, mildly interesting, but I've already done a kill a Shoggoth in hand-to-hand combat challenge. Successfully, of course. So, setting off the mini-nuke sounds like fun, but if we actually get out of the... Alright, here's the deal. We're going to go do the CBM install. We're going to do the hazardous waste sarcophagus. If we come out of the hazardous waste sarcophagus successfully, we are going to go back to that other lab, go get the mini-nuke, fix it, go stand in the middle of the largest group of Shoggoths that we can find, and we're just going to activate it and stand there while it goes off. That's what we're going to do. That'll be the end of the run if we can manage it. Alright, so that's the plan. Yeah. Alright. See if Nightbot's still giving you any problems there, last question. Launching the nuke at the National Guard? I don't know where... I haven't seen a National Guard. I don't think I even have it turned on. You gotta actually install the mod, and I don't have it installed, I believe. I disabled it a long time ago, because it's stupid. It timed you out. Alright, so apparently it doesn't get you by Nightbot. Alright, good to know. Gave you VIP status. I wondered if that would let you get past that. 600 seconds? That's quite a while. Let's... Oh, crap. I don't know the command to tell that to untime out. Oh. Usually use the unban or overwrite the current one with 1 second. Alright. Things I am trying to learn. Alright. I think you should be able to talk now. My bad for instigating that for you there. Sorry about the ban. Very hungry, thirsty, tired. Let's get that taken care of again. Why can I only make one of these at a time? Oh, because I've got multiple sources. Alright, that's why. Never mind. I'm gonna have to stop making glazed tenderloins pretty soon here. Good thing we'll be dying shortly. Tired again. Let's go ahead and do our relocation. Well, okay. Well, this I gotta take care of. Zombie master just wanders up to me right in the middle of nowhere. Oops. Stop vehicle. Let go controls. And he had cocaine with him. You know, like they do. Alright, yeah, fine. Let's go driving by the craters, see if we can pick up some rads. I keep hitting bushes and skidding off in various directions. Up and around. Whoa, whoa, almost hit a tree. Alright, yeah, down south of this place. One of the many excavators that we noticed on our travels. Yeah, I thought one of the perks for VIP, which I gave you the VIP status, I thought one of them was that the Nightbot wouldn't get all cranky on you. Apparently, something either wasn't quite timed right, or that is incorrect. I might have to look into the VIP function again, see if I'm remembering wrong. Alright, we're just about there. Doo-doo-doo.